Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Tuff here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Got another replay review today. And this game is from a couple weeks ago, back when I think I was somewhere between like low 1600 to mid 1600, somewhere around there during this game. But as you can see, on the timeline there at the bottom, absolute dominant performance from us. I'm going to be walking you guys through kind of what I did well this game, what allowed me to play the way that I did, and also going to be going over some things I could have done better, because obviously it wasn't a perfect game still. Definitely had some mistakes, but yeah, one thing I would recommend for you guys, by the way, is if you find that you were peaking one day and then just struggling the next, like you feel that inconsistency, one thing I'd highly recommend is save your replays when you're peaking, and also save your replays when you're not peaking, and just take a look at the differences on how you play. A couple things I would look at when you're comparing them is like boost management, how patient are you, like how often are you going for the ball, basically. Are you making good challenges or bad challenges more often than not? Are you in proper positions more often than not? Stuff like that. If you look at like those general things and just kind of try to notice if there's any differences with those, that can really help you out for sure with trying to be more consistent. That's something I wish I did more when I was on the grind to GC3 last season. But regardless, I've been wanting to do this replay review for a video for a while now, just never really got around to doing it, but let's get right into it. So this first goal, I really love this first goal. Beautiful. So as you guys can see, so we cheat up on the kickoff, as you should in these situations. Whoops, gotta press play. So the ball stalls out. I usually soft cheat like this, just because you never know if a teammate gets a bad kickoff, you want to be able to adjust. But yeah, I decide to jump up initially, and once I see that this guy right here is not facing the ball, he's facing like this way, I know there's no threat to being challenged here, and I know this guy, he's gonna have 0 boost. So as long as I get up in the air, he's not going to be challenging in the air as well. He's going to be looking for boost or just trying to get back. So every time I click in off of the pen, I have to go back to my POV. But as you'll notice, I arrow my car, so that way I get a light touch here, because I don't want to just boom the ball away. I don't want to like hit it with the nose of my car like most people would, because then I just boom it into their corner, and then this guy's going to be able to just, like, if I hit the ball here, he's going to get a free ball. He can just grab the boost as well, and then I'm not going to have as much boost. I'll be in a bad spot. So what I did here was perfect. I went for a light touch by air rolling my car, so that way the wheels connected, and then of course air roll to readjust. Stayed close to the ball, of course. I had to use all my boost to do so, but then just kind of ripped a shot there, and it's kind of hard for them to save. I don't think they really expected that entire play that just happened there. So I think that right there to start the game, that's going to be a key thing throughout this entire game, is finding ways to keep the ball close. And yeah, I think honestly, like when you're in GC2, if you can find a way to keep the ball close in a lot of situations, you're going to be able to dominate these lobbies. And this doesn't go just for GC2, but like honestly any rank, that's the key. Just preventing possession as much as possible for the opponent. So anyways, what happened here? I went for the kickoff. I think this guy either delayed it a little bit, or seemed like he delayed it a little bit, or he was just slow to it. But yeah, my team ends up missing. So right here, my bad guys, I still have a little bit of a cough, but right here's a tricky situation, because this guy, he could just send a ripper on net. I'm still pretty far out because I went for the boost, which in hindsight probably shouldn't... I would say I probably shouldn't go for this boost here initially. I should just kind of keep ball cam on, and if I see this kind of situation, probably just go get some pads around this area. Just like grab these pads instead of going all the way over here. So I think that's probably what I would have done differently. But once we get to this situation here, I feel like I kind of just have to go. If I try to go all the way back, if he gets a good shot, well-placed shot, not sure if I can save it. So I end up going. Luckily, I don't know if I necessarily covered it. No, I didn't cover anything here. He just missed. So that probably could have been a goal. But yeah, just a slight error for me off kickoff with going for the mid boost right away instead of getting some pads and going back. Right here, I saw my teammate. I think he kind of like went inside the net here. So I ended up going for him. And right here, I just need to jump at this early. That way, my teammate can be able to react to whatever. So right there, I just challenge the ball. I actually get a beat there, or a good 50 rather. Teammate gets a beat himself. So now we're in a 2v1. I mean, basically a 1v1. He gets another good beat, so I didn't really have to do much there. The main thing here that helped our team out was... I don't want to go all the way back. Yeah, the main thing that helped our team out here was just challenging this ball right away. And basically getting rid of some of that pressure that we had. And then, I think particle beams, did he fake this? Yeah, he kind of like faked it, and what that did was it made this guy panic a little bit, which he didn't need to. He had space regardless, but he ended up jumping, hitting this ball away, and so particle beams got a free ball, and then he also kept going again with 0 boost. I'm not sure why, but there you go. We got a free goal out of that. So far so good. First goal was smooth. Second goal, you know, the start, before the second goal happened, it was a little bit shaky, but managed to get out of the situation. Now, off kickoff here, you'll notice I hit the ball around this guy. I know he gets my boost. I don't want to give him the ball as well, though, so I hit it around him, and I know I can get to this ball before him as well, so I just get, like, a quick hit past him, and it actually goes behind the other guy, too, so that was pretty good for us. But that guy does stay on it pretty well. Now, this is actually really good timing for me here. So my teammate, he's still rotating back, so I wait a little bit. Once I know he's back, now I go for this. I cover this wall enough to where it 50s to the right. And this is great because it goes to the open space, and my teammate is prepared for that. So he gets the ball for free. He does pinch it out. I'm assuming the reason for this is low boost. Yeah, so usually when people pinch it out like this, it's because they have low boost, so they're trying to just like stall some time for them to get boost. So anyways, I end up just following the ball instead to try and like maybe, you know, keep some pressure. I fake this here because I know he's gonna beat me to that. So I start shadowing, and I think he gets like a hard touch here, right? Yes, he gets a pretty hard touch, so you can't go for this right away. So I end up just reversing into the what do you call it? Just the path that the ball was on, and I get a nice little backflip 50, so it goes right to my teammate once again. So you'll notice how a lot of these 50s, they're kind of benefiting my teammate, going towards him, and he's following it up pretty well. So that's the key in twos. That's how you're going to keep possession a lot of times. Now right here, this is one of the mistakes that I kind of noticed when I watched this replay at first. So the 50 goes back here. Now, the mistake I make is I don't really check my ball cam, or not ball cam, but I don't turn off ball cam, so I don't see if this guy's even going or not. I should have done that at first and then probably taken my time here. Like, even if I don't go for this right away, I also have enough time if I go back to like react to a shot, but I kind of rushed this hit, and this guy knows it, so he gets a free ball here. Luckily, it's... Actually, you know what? I think he also rushed this, so yeah. I kind of just gave this guy a free ball. He definitely could have caught it if he kept boosting towards this, and that would have been pretty bad for us, because then he could have caught it, maybe gotten like a mid-pass here. But, yeah, he just gave it away. By the way, the reason it says 1439 MMR at the bottom of the replay is because the time I'm recording this, the season just reset. So this is like my current MMR after the reset. I think I ended last season like 1607 and 2, so got reset a decent amount. But anyways, yeah, so I just play behind this guy's hit. And right here, I get a touch that I know I can follow up. It's still a little bit hard, and it's going towards their corner, so it's not the best. But what I do here, instead of basically trying to get to the ball first in this situation, I'm just playing behind the ball. So if this guy hits it, it's going to go back into me. In this case, I don't even think he hit it. So I anyways just get a hit here. The other guy gets sent flying. I grab their corner boost, and I try to get out. Now... I probably could have not gone ball side here. I probably could have rotated behind particle beams. I think that would have been a little bit better, a little bit easier for him to read. I mean, he knew I wasn't going to be going for the ball next, but it just gives us more, like, I guess, map control, because we're both on the left side here. But yeah, particle beams, he gets a great touch, great bump, and then I'm there for the follow-up, so really well played from him to set that up. And let's see. Yeah, I don't know. This guy, he's either just slow to the kickoff or delaying it. Really good patience here, dude. See, so this is one thing I noticed. When I'm playing at my peak, I'm just so much more patient. I think a big reason for that is my positioning is better. Because when I'm not playing well, my positioning is usually, like, I'll usually be a bit too far up. And so I'll try to compensate by going super fast backwards and using a lot of boost as well. So I notice my boost management's worse because of that too. But because of that, I tend to rush back and then I hit the ball a lot harder. Here I'm in a perfect position around midfield. And I notice he could get another hit, so I'm just playing for that. But then once he doesn't get the hit, because another thing here, I'm low boost. If I go for this ball, I'm not going to get a great hit, and I'm going to be out of the play for a while. And I'm going to have to recover boost, and then also get back. So here, I'm just like stalling for my teammate. Now, this guy, he actually does a good job of fake challenging me here. At this point, I think he's going to go, which is why I single jump. So I end up hitting the ball out. So that was a great fake challenge from him, and I couldn't really do anything here. So I just kind of jump and then grab some pass. So my teammate doesn't get a great challenge here. He goes over the ball, which super unfortunate. But yeah, he kind of overcommitted with that. So now I got to stall once again, and I get to the side of the play, and then I just challenge that. So the ball ends up going to that side, and I go for the boost grab. That was a huge boost grab, because it basically forced him to go all the way back mid. And so now I can go for the ball, and I think I wanted to pass, but then I hit it kind of hard, and I also got a shot off of that, which wasn't bad. Also, this bump did nothing. Dang. Oh well, so yeah, I kind of like fake jump at that. I saw a 49 boost. My boost management is so good this game. And then right here, I definitely could have gone for the pass, because particle beams did just get the boost, so he made himself available. But I think I was already so committed to shooting this that I just shot it, which isn't a great move, but those guys were just so oblivious that got a free goal out of it, so we'll take it. Okay, that is a messed up kickoff by me. those happen like once in a while. If you guys watch the streams, that happens like once a stream, where I just completely mess up the kickoff like that. So right here, was I trying to go for this? I don't know. I think I was trying to get like maybe a bump if he were to go in air, but then he fake jumped. So then I also like backflipped. Had I known he was gonna fake jump, I would have just stayed on the ground to bump him. But it's an interesting situation. I don't know if he maybe heard me first. No, he jumped first. Okay, never mind. I just got a little bit too impatient there, so I could have bumped him. And that could have been huge for us. But either way, good recovery on the back wall. I just cleared out to the side, right to particle beams where he grabs the boost. I'm at 22 boost. Yeah, dude, I gotta say, my boost management is just so good this game. I will say, I could have picked up some pads here. Right here's a little bit rough. So, particle beams, he goes for the bump. He goes for the boost. That's a little bit rough. I will say, particle beams, he does have a little bit of blame here, because in these situations where you overcommit, you want to get back as soon as possible. Either to allow your teammate to challenge, because you'll be behind them by the time you challenge, or you want to just go for a bump, be disruptor on their first man, and then I can get the ball much easier. But in this situation, he went for the boost, and then he couldn't really do anything. Now right here, it's kind of rough. I mean, I could challenge earlier, but then he has full control. That's the problem. This guy has full control right now, so it's kind of a tough situation. He gets a perfect flick. I mean, that's a really good play. So I think it was probably bad for me to just challenge this right here, maybe. I think I could have just tried to stay near my goal line and then go for the save. Like, just keep driving back instead of turning into challenge, because once I turn in, he's flicking that thing. So that's the only thing I can think of, but regardless, that was a great play from him. A little bit of an overcommit from my teammate, but it's okay. Right there, that's where the soft cheat kind of fails, because this guy's closer up, and then I try to go for a delay, but kind of backfires on me, but whatever. Yeah, here I'm just trying to, yeah, perfect. I didn't go for the big boost, although, yeah, no, it's fine. Because this guy, he could have probably just gone for the shot as well, but he went for the bump. So, that's whatever, as long as he's not shooting that. He did grab that big boost, so right here I try to just kind of play it behind, and I think I try to... I probably should have tried to 50 this right. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking here. Because the other guy's way back. I can't see it here, but my teammate's to the right. Because obviously that's just the smart play. I don't know what I was doing here, but regardless, I get a 50, my teammate's there. I think my teammate could kind of see that I was not on a good side of the ball, so he decided to go left. Yeah, that's good by him. So, not bad. I go all the way back because I have a timing on that boost. Although, probably could have stayed in the play. But it's all good. That's a good challenge there. We get the angle. Perfect. But yeah, so far, I mean, this has been a really good game, man. I haven't noticed, like, too many major mistakes. Let's see, right here, a little bit of, like, hesitation. I think I should have just gone for this, like, quicker, maybe. But I think I wanted to get, like, a softer touch like this, so... you know, I guess, but yeah, I probably could have gone at that a little bit quicker. Because another reason for doing that is this guy won't be as pushed up to hit the ball next. But because I went kind of late, he was. I mean, this is just a great clear as well. This is beautiful. It goes right up to where particle beams can get it. Goes for the play. And here I just go for the boost. How much boost was I at? Okay, I missed like 2 pads there, but yeah, I think I just stole particle beams boost. Probably. Yeah, I could have grabbed the pads and left that for him. Kind of an L teammate moment, but it's okay. Here, I'm not sure what I tried here. What I should have done is just like play behind the ball. So that I went like kind of under it. So, but it's whatever. It went back to my teammate. Still not a great situation though, but ended up being okay. Low boost once again. I messed this up. Same thing, man. Why don't I 50 this left? I don't know. Regardless, it's fine. It goes into my corner. My teammate's anyways there. I guess in a way it's a bit of a safer 50. But yeah, at this point, kind of feeling myself, you know. I try to keep the ball close so I hit it up to ceiling. That way I can get to this second hit before anybody else. And then I honestly wanted like a double touch as well, but didn't get the greatest hit, didn't have enough boost. But yeah, it's good 50. I'm just waiting for a miss maybe, doesn't happen. That was a great single jump into the ball here. Let's slow this down. That's a little too slow. Let's do 25%. So, yeah, the timing on that was perfect, dude. I think what I did was... yeah, literally the second it bounced, I also jumped and made contact. So not only did I get a soft touch around this guy, but I stayed close. So landed on the wall as well. Got a free beat on this guy, which is all that matters. And then I just left it for my teammate because I didn't really have enough time to get a good enough angle for the shot. So yeah, 6-1. About to Brazil these guys. And this was good patience here as well. So right here, I don't want to greed for the boost because this guy could just shoot it, but I do see that he overflips, so I was playing for his hit initially, but after seeing that, I decided to go for the ball next. I actually just slammed it right into him. Almost got a free goal out of it. But yeah, now I got to recover, grab some pads. I do get a nice demo, so this is one thing I highly recommend. When you guys are second man, and you're on defense and you're behind everybody else on the pitch, look for a demo. It is absolutely huge because it's very hard to impact the play when you're that far out of it unless you go for a demo. That's one way that you can impact the game if you're that far out of the play. So highly recommend. I went for a bump on that guy as well. I remember like during the stream as well, I was commentating like, okay, I just gave particle beams a crap ton of space. Do whatever you want now. So yeah, he gets a 50. That guy gets sent to freaking Narnia, dude. Holy. Wait. Did he get a reset off of this? I think he got a reset off of it and he used his empty jump. He did, he used his empty jump. Wow, that's interesting. I'm like, no way he had a flip there, but yeah, he did. He did after the hit. That's crazy. So anyways, yeah, this guy, big mistake. He just booms the ball for free and into my corner. I get the boost spawn timing there. And key here, just stay behind the ball. But when you're air dribbling it out like that in front of your net, you want to just stay behind the ball. Worst case, you're going to get a 50-50 if you play it right, and that's huge. Got the boost as well, hit around that guy. And yeah. free goal. So really just the main takeaways from this game, you want to hit it around your opponents one by one, while staying near the ball. That's key. A lot of players, like I'd say below GC, they'll get good at hitting it around one player, but they'll hit it so hard that they won't be able to follow it up. The key is not only just getting a hit past one, but also being able to keep possession of it after, and then getting the hit past two. Because right here, yeah, we hit it. We go past that guy, kinda. I mean, he kind of drove away, but still. Notice how I got a soft touch, and then boom, right past that guy. So yeah, we get a free goal out of that. Boost management was really good this game. For the most part, just kind of staying in the play. Getting some decent challenges as second man. So in some cases, stalling time for my first man to get back. Whether that be behind me or just getting in front of me to challenge the guy who has possession. I remember this wasn't great. Kind of just rushed this hit. I think I assumed Particle Beams was going to be facing the right side here, but he was already going back, and then I kind of just dimed that guy up. And they just got a free goal out of it, but whatever. It was already 7-1. We already Braziled them, so at that point it's whatever. And we just closed the game out, so yeah. Very solid stuff. But yeah, I guess the three main takeaways. Number one, keeping the ball close. Not just hitting it around one guy, but then being able to keep it close enough after to be able to get it past another opponent. That's key. Another thing as well, the boost management, just being able to pick up pads, not wasting boost unnecessarily, making sure I have good distancing. I think having good positioning, like good distancing from the play, that is something that goes hand in hand with boost management, because if you push too far up, then a lot of people, they'll end up like using a lot of boost just to get back, when they could have just been positioned further back and they could use a lot less boost. So that's one thing. Another thing as well, just playing off of each other's 50s really well. You'll notice a lot of times I was single jumping into my 50s. I feel like in the higher ranks that becomes more prevalent because you're not overcommitting when you do that. And typically the ball's not going to just fly in a random spot. Sometimes, you know, if you want the ball to just boom somewhere, then obviously, yeah, you want to kind of flip into it. But a lot of times as well, it's good to just single jump into your 50s if your teammate's playing behind you. That way it's easier for them to just hit the ball next. So just playing off of each other's 50s, we did that really well this game. Of course, that one play where I just went for demo from behind when I overcommitted, that was huge. So, just going for... I don't think I went for a ton of bumps or demos this game, but we had some good moments with those regardless. So overall, I mean, this replay kind of showed you everything you want to be doing to dominate in 1600 lobbies. Kind of just made these guys look like diamonds or champs. Basically just made them look out of place, and that's the key. So let's take a look at the score at the end, like points wise. I think I dropped almost 1,000. I think I was at like 960. Yeah, 960, 5 for 7, 1 assist, 2 saves. So yeah, I mean, pretty much contributed on 6 of the 7 goals. Had a couple defensive plays as well, so very solid game overall. But hopefully you guys took away some of the points from here, some of the stuff that worked really well. Hopefully some of these things help in your guys' gameplay. I will say though, it's not like super easy to just implement all of these. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of practice, mainly in game, not really just free play, but in actual ranked matches, so keep that in mind. But appreciate everyone that tuned into this video. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe as well. We're on the road to 800 subs, so every sub that can help towards that goal would be greatly appreciated. and more replay review videos on the way soon, hopefully. But I'll catch you all later. Have a good one. Peace out.